Having a case study to your portfolio is a non-negotiable for social media managers, beginner or not. Most potential clients are looking for a case study for those beginners as well. That's why, if you're a beginner social media manager, or even if you're a social media manager and you don't have a case study to your portfolio, this video will walk you through on how to create a case study to your portfolio. But I would suggest to watch the previous video because the last video I actually create a case study right in front of your eyes, which that case study will just put it to our portfolio on today's video. That's why on this video you will learn on how to put that case study to our portfolio, and also I am going to show to you my portfolio as a social media manager. Are you ready? Let's go. In creating social media manager portfolio, we should always have this case study part. So right now, we will put the case study that we have created last week on my portfolio. So this is actually my portfolio. As you can see, it is the exact portfolio that I'm sending to those potential client. But to tell you honestly, guys, I don't have potential client that I am sending portfolio. I am just creating this portfolio for formality in case someone asks me. But again, there are potential clients that asking me about my portfolio, but I'm not showing this to them because I have account on Instagram that I am actually proud to showcase it to them because I treat that account as my portfolio. But just in case, I have created this portfolio for the sake of formality. Since I have other case studies here, we will put another case studies, and me as a social media manager, I make sure that in creating case study, I categorize them based on industry, or if it is a business, creator, service based, or product based. As you can see, I have created this case study based on what I did on that account. And this is a service based account. And next is the Instagram management, and it is a product based account. So the reason why I categorize them this way, because other potential client wants to see how you manage a specific industry, and that's why you should not put case studies on your portfolio for all of the clients you handle. You can swap or replace if you think the new case study is appealing enough than the original case study that you had in the same service-based account if it is a service-based account. But on this video, since I don't have rebranding case study, which we will put a new case study which is about rebranding the account, that's why I have created a space here to put this case study we created last time. And now let's change this to rebranded account from personal to travel account. And since we did amazing in creating case study for our social media content, we will just need to download it. Actually, I just made some changes like this, and this. But since the last time that we created this, I haven't changed anything. But just in case, for the sake of this video, but again, guys, if you have time to finalize everything, please finalize it as specific as you want. But for this video, let's leave it like that. And download that photo because we will put it here. Just like what we did here. This is the client dilemma, the client goal, our process, the result, and some explanation why the follower count decreased, and the client feedback. So we will do the same thing here. That's why I downloaded this and just add it here or upload it here. So I don't need the CTA actually. I need the result, the challenges, the strategy, process. I need all of that except the last one, which is this one. Yeah, there. And we will align them. Easy as that. But if you still haven't created that kind of case study, I would suggest that you create something like this to put on your portfolio. So here's some important details that you need to include in your case study so you can put the same thing on your portfolio. And as promised, I'll show you my portfolio as a social media manager. The front page, the About Me section, my hard skills, which is related as a social media manager. But if you are something that offering different industry other than social media manager like virtual assistant, feel free to add it here. But since I am focused as a social media manager, that's why all of the hard skills that I am putting here is about social media management or marketing. Then the tools that I use, the visual that I'm creating for client in different content format, carousel, single post, reels. If you also have the capacity to put the stories, feel free to do that. And the feed planning that I have created for client, the caption, the case study, very important part there in categorized way, and the viral reels, also the client testimonial. This is very important as well, guys, that if you have client testimonial, don't just type those testimonial, but screenshot the testimonial so it looks legit. And that's it. I actually have the same template of my portfolio. So if you want to create the same portfolio that I do have, feel free to grab it below because I will link the template below. And of course, after you show the portfolio, what's next? That's why click the next video right here and I will walk you through what's next after the portfolio. See you.